the Falcons and Seahawks is underway on Fox. Lockett from his own end zone. And the Atlanta special teams swarm him short of the 20. Robert Alford, the starting corner, one of those on the special teams tackle. Thomas Rawls remains out, won't return until November, and comes out throwing to Jimmy Graham. Last couple of weeks, Graham has been on fire when the Seahawks have played.
Boo 80! Boo!
After a pickup of 8, throwing again, it's Tyler Lockett. Gets a first down up around the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 Seahawks. Wilson completes near midfield. It's Jermaine Kearse across midfield with another Seattle first down.
The pocket, playing the way he always has. Watch out.
First run of the game. Preston Michael gets inside the 45 of Atlanta.
No. G-Tone.
Good shot. It's Michael on second down near the 40.
Give an emphasis on it here to start the game.
And on 3rd down and 2, that's where they go, and they'll lose yardage. Michael brought down in a hurry by Derek Shelby. Drive moving along crisply and then stalls on a 3rd down and short. Eric Weems back to receive. Lets it go. And Ryan can't drop it in as it rolls into the end zone. First down from the 20, a delay handoff to Devontae Freeman, who has to fight to just get back across the line of scrimmage. Ryan throws, pass complete for a first down. Jacob Tamme, the tight end, across the 30.
Be a lot look different without 31 in this ball game.
Ryan has time, completes, spinning around to get near the 40 is Taylor Gabriel. Second and 4. Ryan completes at midfield. Mohamed Sanu has a first down. From midfield on first down, they run the ball with Freeman. The glove you're seeing on Matt Ryan's left hand. Second and 9, Freeman. Bobby Wagner, who leads the team in solo tackles, made a big one there. Third and 11. Middle of the field, knocked away, almost intercepted. Sanu got his hands on it, and Earl Thomas was there to knock it loose. Fair catch called for, short kick, just short of the 15-yard line.
It's none worse to wear 2 weeks ago.
Time to throw, a little bit of a screen. Preston Michael spins out of a tackle and gets up around the 17-yard line. Without hesitation, you quickly responded to that. Here comes a flag.
Zone infraction, defense number 44, 5-yard penalty, remains second down.
He splits out as a receiver. Wilson, empty backfield, throws and bounces off of Spiller. It'll be 3rd down. Pass rushing specialist in for Atlanta. Wilson has time. He's going to run. Needed to get to the 25. Vic Beasley showed some speed there.
Matters, a competitor. And if this is a first down, it looks like where the spot is that it is. Mentioned earlier, he hadn't had a rushing first down or 3rd down rush for a first down this year. This will be the first one.
Lunging to try to get to that first down marker. See the yellow line? That looks good to me. Our view obstructed slightly, but first down.
Wait, 90, wait!
Michael on first down, sheds a tackle. Preston Michael brought down from behind as he brought it across the 45-yard line by Robert Alford.
Wide 90, wait!
From from the 45. Michael carries again. This time they swarm. He ran for a career-high 106 yards in a win over San Francisco in September. That's when he scored the first 2 rushing touchdowns of his career. Wilson, the ball is out. Seattle got to it first, fumbled when the pressure came from Desmond Trufant. Seattle fortunate to come up with the recovery.
Watch, you're going to see Vic Beasley come in here, and then you're going to see the corner come on a blitz that way, and that's a wrinkle. You know, Desmond Trufant is not much of a blitzer.
For Seattle, loss of 9. Spiller in the backfield. Wilson has time and then has to dump it to Spiller, who is knocked down short of the 44-yard line. Looks like the ball at the end may have come out. Let's see if he was ruled down or not. Brothers who have played in the NFL. John Ryan gets that away for Weems. Fair catch. 16-yard line. There's a flag down back at the 45-yard line.
Holding. Receiving team. Number 34. This penalty assessed half the distance to the goal. First down.
Bumping a penalty. Ryan to throw. And incomplete. Tevin Coleman the target. Matt Ryan. Short pass knocked down right away. Levine Toilolo, and that'll bring up third down. They line up against each other, Julio Jones and Richard Sherman. Need to get to the 19-yard line, and the ball is out. And on it is Seattle. Ruled a fumble and recovery, Tony McDaniel.
Ryan is staring him down. Can't find him. Cliff Averill, sack fumble.
And McDaniel the recovery. Ryan was just unaware that Cliff Averill was closing in on him.
Wide 90, Mike.
Christian Michael the carry. And Michael, touchdown Seahawks.
Resistance here. He's just going to come right through this gap here. You see the double team pushing up to the second level on Keanu Neal, and he just falls in.
Seattle, the 7-0 lead, but just over 2 minutes remaining in this opening quarter. Back to receive the kick from Stephen Hauschka. Weems running toward the sideline from the 3. And bottled up. Fights to get across the 20-yard line.
Playing the football he knows best.
4th carry for Devontae Freeman, and he finally gets some yardage. Here comes a flag on the back end of the play as he gets to the 26-yard line.
Personal foul, grabbing the face mask. Defense number 50. 15-yard penalty will be added to the end of the play. First down.
See if Matt Ryan decides to take a shot here.
On first down, he goes down. 35-yard line. He barely was able to get on his back foot. And Cliff Averill again with a sack. The sun is peeking through. And Ryan goes down again, short of the 35-yard line. He couldn't find anybody. Jaron Reed, the rookie, back off the injury. The rookie from Alabama gets credit for that. Need to get all the way to the 48 of Seattle. He dumps it off underneath to Freeman, and it'll be 4th down. And the clock runs as the opening quarter comes to an end. Give Michael Bennett credit for the tackle. Where the Falcons offense stalled once again. Matt Bosher back to put it away. Tyler Lockett from the 16 of Seattle. And gets up across the 20-yard line. Seahawks take over on offense with a 7-0 lead.
Have to do better on that side of the ball if they're going to compete in this football game.
Seattle taking over and running with Christian Michael, who's hit hard as he crosses the 20-yard line. Keanu Neal with the hit. Seattle's offense on 2nd down 8, steady with Michael on the ground, and Russell Wilson 5 out of 6. And this will bring a 3rd down and long. Kamal Ishmael, some safety, some linebacker on the play. Dropped at the 30, would have been a first down. Jimmy Graham didn't hold it. Special teams as a tackler, he returns kicks and punts, as Falcon fans know, waving everybody off on this one. It bounces, and rolls inside the 35, down to the 33. Tevin Coleman fakes to him. Ryan throws, and Mohamed Sanu makes the catch for a first down. Bennett delivered that hit. A gain of 14. Coleman the carry and gets inside Seattle territory, crossing midfield.
Will not stand up taking the hits he's taken so far today.
Quick pass, receiver open, Sanu spun down right around the first down marker by Deshaun Shed.
And Seattle.
Tevin Coleman, can he get the first down? Ran into a Seattle wall.
It didn't look like it to me. And I think where the spot is coming in, he's going to be a little short.
Freeman the back. Ryan keeps and lunges forward. Inside the 43 of Seattle. Freeman is down to about the 39-yard line.
They are a great complement to each other.
Matt Ryan fakes. He throws open. Sideline catch is made. The first of the game for Julio Jones.
They're going to have to be careful with their quarterback. He has been popped at least 6 times today.
Firing on first down. Jones again to the 15-yard line. End zone overthrows Devontae Freeman. End zone throw for his tight end. Double covered, nothing there. Levine Toilolo, normally the blocking tight end, behind Jacob Tammy and the rookie Austin Hooper.
And here's Julio Jones, and that is Richard Sherman.
Pressure coming. Ryan has to get rid of it. It bounced off the helmet of Jacob Tammy before he could turn and look to try a 33-yarder. He has not missed this year, and he still hasn't missed. 12 out of 12. Kickoff, sun-splashed field in Seattle. Tyler Lockett will come up to the 2 and head up the middle of the field. Brought down right around the 25-yard line. On first down, middle of the field is open for Russell Wilson, who completes to Jimmy Graham across the 40 for a first down.
Well, they'll be able to do this all day. If they're going to spread out their offense, go empty backfield, and know for a fact that Atlanta is not going to play zone.
Receiver for this Seahawk team. Dump off to Christian Michael, who's got room to run to midfield.
Go, Green 80!
Christian Michael is stopped right away. It'll bring up third down.
Excited about what you have here on this defense.
On third down and 1, extra tight ends in. Russell Wilson to throw and to complete to his best tight end, Jimmy Graham, inside the 40 of Atlanta. Double dialing up the offensive plays with Russell Wilson, a gain of 13. Quick pass. That's Baldwin's first catch of the game with blockers. It's down around the 27-yard line. Close to another Seattle first down. Been ahead of him, and he continues to defy. Christian Michael gets the first down. Clock running. Kind of a brisk first half here. Relatively close, other than the turnover, which set up that touchdown. 10. Russell Wilson flips and completes to C.J. Spiller. It'll be first and goal Seahawks. Rookie running back Alex Collins gets the football and gets the touchdown for Seattle.
Grady Jarrett is clean into the backfield. Look at that. Should have been a tackle for loss. See those quick feet? The one-step cut, gets north and south, barrels in for the touchdown.
(14-3) fullback for Pete Carroll's team. They use tight ends, kind of an H-back role. Eric Weems taking the house kick, and he's coming out of the end zone with it. Weems weaving his way up across the 25-yard line.
Try to light up Matt Ryan in this Falcons offense.
False start. Offense, number 73. 5-yard penalty.
Freeman, nowhere. Underneath to Devontae Freeman, who can't shake loose. Well, he did for a moment, but a swarm of Seahawks bring him down. Devontae Freeman will be shoved back at the 15. Richard Sherman leading the way. It's fourth down for Atlanta.
0 for 6 on third down, Chris. And
so far, 10 out of 15 with just about 2 minutes remaining here in the half. Flag flies. 46-yard line near midfield is Lockett. We're used to noise here.
Number 18 of the kicking team ran out of bounds voluntarily, came back in. This is a 5-yard penalty. Seattle has exercised the option of having fourth down replayed with that 5-yard penalty added. Fourth down.
Gabriel called for the infraction. They want to make him kick it again, given where they are.
Smart decision, make him kick it again.
Will be added to the end of the return.
All right, they changed that.
This is a 2-minute warning.
Okay. C.J. Spiller is the back. Open is Jimmy Graham. And he's down to the 20.
For the Cats, they got to find a way to get a body on him.
C.J. Spiller trying to get outside. He'll lose yardage. Good work by the Falcon defense getting over there. Leroy Reynolds, the free agent linebacker, on the stop. Ends have been a problem for the Atlanta defense this year. Wilson high and overthrows Spiller, who was sitting there alone. Now over back on the sideline for Seattle. Wilson has to float this and get rid of it with pressure. And to give Seattle a 14-point lead. Up and through.
Last year has been evidenced by their loss again today, and Denver was playing without a quarterback. So this was, to me, the true test of this Atlanta Falcons team, and they're going to have to be much better in the second half, Chris, if they're going to find a way to win on the road.
Trail by 14. And Matt Ryan's going to go to work. Has some time here. Middle of the field. Dropped. Ball was delivered right there. Good hit. Put on Taylor Gabriel. Looked like somebody jumped on Seattle. Cassius Marsh got across the line very quickly.
Offside. Defense number 91 was in the neutral zone at the snap. 5-yard penalty and repeat, second down.
Really quick, they're going to score before the half.
Protected well. Deep ball caught by Julio Jones. He snared that out of the air and got knocked down. There's a flag down back where Matt Ryan went down.
Holding. Offense number 80. 10-yard penalty and repeat, second down.
Down with the clock. Seattle has the 2 timeouts. Atlanta has none. A screen to Coleman. And he's brought down and just across the 27-yard line. Have scored quite a bit. In fact, second most points of any team in the third quarter, 47. So something will give as the kick sails through. And the 25-yard line is where Atlanta will start on offense to begin the second half. And let's go down to Jen. Ryan on first down, and what a catch from Sanu. The ball behind him because Ryan was harassed as he tried to get rid of the football. Devontae Freeman fights hard, but short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and 1. They need to get to the 35. Devontae Freeman, and gets the first down. Atlanta was 0 for 6 on third down, and they finally get across the 35, and it's a fresh set of down. Wagner looks in. Freeman cuts up across the 40, and it looks like they want to come out and pound the ball.
Well, they have to.
Tevin Coleman the back with the fullback, DeMarco. Matt fakes to him, Ryan backpedaling, and gets rid of it in a hurry. Pressure was coming. It'll be third down. Blitz coming. Ryan gets rid of it. Catch made for a first down. It's Justin Hardy near midfield. 8 different receivers have caught a pass from Matt Ryan today. He's looking to throw again. And drops it to Julio Jones for a first down inside the 40 of Seattle.
Talk about being able to layer the football.
Ryan on the move and sideline throw. No, incomplete. It's a tough catch anyway. Michael Bennett putting pressure and chasing Matt Ryan out of the pocket. Wide open, Julio Jones has it, and in the end zone, touchdown Falcons.
That's what happened. Richard Sherman's lined up outside, and I think Kelsey McCray thinks they're playing thirds. Richard Sherman's right here playing man on the tight end, and Julio Jones is wide open. Can I say that?
6-yard touchdown pass. Now the extra point. Ryan had not thrown a pass beyond 15 yards prior to that in this game. And with Matt Bryant's extra point, all of a sudden it's a 7-point difference.
I don't know that I've seen Richard Sherman this upset in a long time, and we'll get a chance to look at it and maybe see why he has that kind of reaction coming to the sideline.
C.J. Spiller joining Lockett as the return man, and he brings it up across the 25-yard line.
Touchdown for Atlanta.
Christian Michael has returned for Seattle. Catch made by Tyler Lockett short of the 30-yard line.
They'll be back.
On second down, here's Michael. Knocked down across the 32. Again, Leroy Reynolds making the tackle. Russell Wilson to throw. He's got all day and floats one over the head of Tyler Lockett, who was alone.
Wilson. That being said, Atlanta gets the ball back after a touchdown and a 3-and-out, and Matt Ryan, this offense can go back to work.
Weems backing up to the 10. And gets up to the 20 before he is run out of bounds.
Rally around each other. See how they stand up to this Falcons offense that finally got a drive going that last possession.
4 out of 6 on that last drive, and open is Julio Jones again. First down up around the 43.
And Matt Ryan, again, protected. The pocket was clean, made a great delivery.
Without a huddle, Ryan gets to the line. The quick snap, there's Julio Jones again. First down inside the 40. Julio said, I'm more patient this year about getting open, and he and Ryan have a good thing going. Tevin Coleman carries into a crowd. Slows the Atlanta offense. Pressure coming, Ryan to Sanu, and he can't hang on. There's good defense over there. Getting arms in there to knock it away was Deshaun Shed. Extra pressure, wide open, the pass thrown, and Justin Hardy came down with it for a first down. Devontae Freeman has some blocks. Freeman down to the 10-yard line. Matt Ryan throws for Freeman, closing fast. The safety, Kelsey McCray.
Well,
Matt Ryan fires, caught, Mohamed Sanu into the end zone, touchdown Atlanta.
the route combination, Mohamed Sanu, they're just playing a little zone coverage, and Jeremy Lane gives him way too much leverage. And here's the injury. The cut block, and you see the hyperextension of that right knee, Chris. That did not look good for Mike Bennett.
Effective. Matt Bryant ties the game. Tyler Lockett has it. And just short of the 20-yard line. Russell Wilson for C.J. Spiller. After an 8-yard pickup, that's tipped away. It'll be 3rd down and 2. Baldwin has just one catch. 3rd and 2. Wilson's pass complete right at the 30. And here come flags.
Personal foul, grabbing the face mask, defense number 53. This 15-yard penalty will be added to the end of the play with an automatic first down.
Christian Michael back in. Russell Wilson out of the pocket on the move and incomplete. He got knocked down. Jimmy Graham was his target.
And see if he's healthy or not. They haven't been able to do it so far.
Middle of the field is open for a first down. Falling forward close to the marker is Jimmy Graham. Didn't get the first down. They need a yard. Christian Michael close before getting pushed back. Leroy Reynolds and Grady Jarrett got to him. Under 4 minutes to play here in the 3rd. Ryan, of course, they're picking from his own 45, trying to keep Weems and the Falcons inside the 10, and he caught that ball. Thought he might let it drop, waving for the fair catch. He gets the football, and here comes a flag as he gets up to the 9-yard line.
Holding, offense number 70. This penalty will be assessed half the distance to the goal and repeat first down.
Team up in this situation, that penalty did not help.
Ryan's pass to the tight end, Jacob Tamme. On 2nd and 6, Matt Ryan, and slicing through is Justin Hardy. He's come up with clutch catches all day today. Matt Ryan with time. Julio turns and grabs the football at the 40. That ball was thrown with his back to Matt Ryan. 1:40 to go in the 3rd. Matt Ryan looks one way. Going down to get the football was Aldrick Robinson. It was a low throw, but the catch made. Freeman looking for somewhere to run and does a good job to get to the 45 of Seattle at a first down.
Oh, this drive.
Freeman, the running back, top of your screen as a receiver. Matt Ryan. Wide open. Levine Toilolo. Can he make it in the end zone? Touchdown, Falcons.
And here's Toilolo right there on the top of your screen. Plenty of time, obviously, to throw the football, but look, there's nobody within 15 yards of Toilolo. And that is a clear butt.
Ryan with 3 touchdown passes today, so 15 for the season. We're only in week 6. Dan Quinn knows this defense as well as anybody in Seattle and had time with his Atlanta offense, which has a lot of weapons as we've seen. Tyler Lockett on the return and gets up across the 26-yard line. Russell Wilson on the move and runs out of bounds with 6 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. Seahawks with the football, trailing all of a sudden by 7. Quick pass to Christian Michael, working his way up the sideline for a first down.
finding multiple receivers, getting the ball down the field, converting on third downs.
Seahawks hoping to convert with Michael running hard. Remember, he went out early with a check on the concussion and fighting back.
Falcons.
Michael back to Russell Wilson. Floating it and catch made. McAvoy. Tanner with the catch and goes out of bounds. McAvoy from Wisconsin, and after a gain of 17, Russell Wilson looking for more. He has to flip it to his tight end, Luke Wilson. Knocked out inside the 30. The Eagles today and the Giants rallying at home against the Ravens. Russell Wilson, beautifully dropped into Jimmy Graham. His sixth catch, leading receiver for Seattle. Michael, nowhere to go. Gets a block from Russell Wilson and gets back to the 10-yard line. Man. Spiller now the back. On second down, Wilson throws and Spiller wasn't quite ready. How about that, Ronda? You talked to a defensive back. And without Cam Chancellor, and now Bennett out as well. Wilson, end zone, and can't connect. Curse was the target. It's 4th and goal. Trouble with the snap and no good. Not sure if it was the snap or the hold by John Ryan. 7-point game. Matt Ryan fakes to Coleman and then flips. Levine Toilolo again, who had the touchdown catch. Tevin Coleman knocked out at the 40.
I always think it's interesting when play callers that were traditionally downstairs end up going upstairs. And
Coleman to the 43 before being knocked down. Tony McDaniel on the tackle. Sherman with Julio Jones. Ryan will go down. Sacked by Cassius Marsh.
Fine for the whole third of that whole part of that third quarter. They get a stop here to start the 4th.
Tyler Lockett will have a chance for the return from the 25. Here come flags all over the place as he gets up to the 40.
During the return of the kick, illegal block in the back. Receiving team number 58. 10-yard penalty, first down.
Wilson on target, short of the first down. That's Jermaine Kearse. Christian Michael in at running back. Baldwin only has 2 catches so far. Falling to the sideline is Kearse and made the catch. Did a good job of working that sideline.
As he hit the white stripe.
Too late now. Michael carries straight ahead. Maybe Russell Wilson thinking the same thing. Extra pressure is picked up. A lot of room for Russell. Instead he throws. And incomplete. Jermaine Kearse looked like he might have been grabbed, but no flags. Atlanta.
And I'm looking for Jimmy Graham right there if I'm on Russell Wilson.
Graham with 6 catches so far. Catch made inside the 40. It's Tyler Lockett for a first down. Wilson's pass caught by Doug Baldwin, who slips a tackle and gets a first down. First down from the 26 of Atlanta. Russell Wilson runs and gets to the 20. He's run only 3 times today for 11 yards. Throwing for Kearse. Here comes a flag. And there's Robert Alford.
Make a play on the football. It's not always.
Defense number 23. The ball be placed at the spot of the foul and an automatic first down.
Michael can't get in. He already has 1 touchdown today. Defense try and help out. Christian Michael. Touchdown, Seattle.
here. You'll see it right here. His right knee as he's blocking Keanu Neal and Chris.
Lengthy extra point here to tie the game. And that's blocked.
Wow. You miss an extra point or get an extra point blocked. And the most important point in football is the extra point.
Touchback, ball comes out to the 25-yard line. He's throwing and completing. Patrick DeMarco, the fullback, with the catch.
To go that route.
He's throwing and completing. Devontae Freeman gets a first down. Matt Ryan over 325 yards passing to the 39 of Atlanta. He's throwing again and off the fingertips and intercepted. Earl Thomas has the pick. He's at midfield. Seattle has the football.
Earl Thomas right there being Johnny on the spot, tips and overthrows. That ball hits 11 right in the hands. And Earl Thomas, you give him a chance, he's going to make you pay. Good job by this Seahawks defense getting the ball back for their offense. And now all they got to do is go down, eat some of this clock, and get a field goal and steal a win from Atlanta.
Knocked away. It'll be second out. Russell Wilson got knocked down as well. The pass incomplete. He's trying to go to Jimmy Graham. Blitz coming. Open is Baldwin. Gets inside the 45. It'll bring up third down. Remember, Luke Wilson was hurt on the last drive when Seattle scored the touchdown. Wilson's in trouble and completes. Alex Collins, the rookie. He has got a first down. Inside the 35 of Atlanta.
Go wide, 90. Like.
Tyler Lockett brought down by Keanu Neal.
Blue 80. Blue.
Kristen Michael gets through a hole to about the 26-yard line. We're going to have a timeout used by Atlanta. Ronnie, that's that time management you're talking about. He's aware of Seattle trying to use up the clock. Plenty of time for Russell Wilson. Incomplete. And it's fourth down with 2 seconds remaining before the 2-minute warning. Today. From 44 yards away, the Seahawks lead. In a spot where he can kick a field goal. The 25-yard line is where the Falcon offense will start out, trailing by a couple. Matt Ryan on first down, on the run, and incomplete for Mohamed Sanu. With Rondé Barber, Chris Myers, we welcome those of you that watched the Cowboys beat the Packers. On 2nd and 10, Ryan for Sanu, incomplete. Earl Thomas delivered the hit.
Earl Thomas showing up now late in this football game.
Matt Ryan on the run, throws, incomplete. Sanu the target. Deshaun Shedd on the coverage. Matt Ryan with time on fourth down for Julio Jones. Oh, and he can't bring it down with one hand. Seattle takes over, and Dan Quinn is hot. He wanted pass interference. I mean, that's a call that changes the fortune of these teams. Atlanta going for their 5th straight. Seahawks off the bye week trying to win their 4th, and that would have changed everything. Who had 139 receiving yards, but he couldn't catch an important one late that was tipped and then intercepted by Earl Thomas. It set up the game-winning field goal by Hauschka. 4th and 10, needing a field goal to take the lead. Ball in the air.
Well, this is be the one they'll talk about. Of all the things that happened, missed field goals, big touchdowns given up by the defense, it's a no call on a pass interference that made the difference in this outcome.
We'll have more from Seattle in a moment.